Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Living in Pensacola. I'm Chuck McCants. I'm a Pensacola native, also a Pensacola Realtor. Been helping people buy and sell homes since 2006 and have enjoyed doing so throughout those years. Right now, hey, I'm in the country, and if you are looking for a piece of land, there's still some out there, but it's being snapped up pretty quick. I'm up in the north part of Escambia County. You're going to find Walnut Hill, Century, McDavid, Jay, Florida. Lots of beautiful, beautiful land up in this area. The power companies are definitely trying to take over a good portion of it with the solar fields. You've seen those if you've been driving around the area, I'm sure, along 29 or Highway 31 between Bruton and Atmore. There are definitely solar fields out there. So yeah, lots of folks who have farmed this land and lived on this land for many, many years, maybe hundreds of years. You know, their family homesteads have given in to big money, because these people pay big money. The companies that come in and put up these solar farms, not only do they pay top dollar for your acreage, but they might even lease your farm and take care of it for tens of thousands of dollars a month for infinitum, you know, for a very long time, probably outlive your family. But hey, you know, I would just love to talk to you about real estate. The market is the market. You know, interest rates have been high now for the last couple years. Right now, gas is at I don't know, an all-time high maybe. I don't think it's quite as high as it was in the mid-2000s, but it's getting up there. And that's definitely, you know, causing a little bit of a problem with a lot of people's pocketbooks. You know, I mean, you know, it's essential to be able to get out and get around and get back and forth, and it's also impacting people's ability to buy homes. But at the same time, I just want you to know that homes are selling, and I've had several closes this year myself. I know other realtors that are doing well, and it's a good time. I don't know that there's ever been a bad time to buy real estate. So at least that's what history tells us. And the competition now is between renting and owning, and you can watch all kinds of stuff on YouTube or other social media and other documentaries and stuff that say, hey, you probably should just rent. And that might make sense, because there's a lot of rentals out there, a lot of rental communities that are brand new homes, and you know, you're basically paying for a new home, but you don't have any of the responsibility of the maintenance. And some of these subdivisions come with amenities, some don't, most don't. And even if they do come with amenities, you're having to pay for that amenity through some type of a fee, a homeowner's fee, a homeowner association fee, which is probably just included in your lease. So you might be paying an inflated lease because you have an amenity such as a pool or a clubhouse, maybe a volleyball court. I haven't really seen any subdivisions that are over the top with, like, you know, tennis courts and, you know, mini putt golf courses and stuff like that. Maybe there's some out there I don't know about. If you know of one, drop a note down in the comments. Let me know. I'll go check it out. Maybe we'll shoot a video on it and post it on the channel. But at the end of the day, this Pensacola, this part of the Panhandle, this is my country. I was raised here. I grew up here. I live here. I know it very well. I love the area. I mean, there aren't many places where you can be at the beach in a matter of minutes. You know, let's just say a half hour, depending on where you're living in Pensacola. You can be at the beach in a half hour, or you can be in the country in a half hour. That's pretty cool, you know, to be able to do that. So if you're a fisherman or a hunter, you can live slap dab in the middle of it and be at either one in a you know, a moment's notice. So, but things are good here in the Panhandle. Things are good in Pensacola, Florida. We are growing like crazy. Lots of changes Lots of changes that, quite honestly, a native of Pensacola might not want to see. I mean, they're putting palm trees downtown Palafox. Palm trees don't belong in downtown Palafox. In fact, palm trees aren't even native to the area. Someone decided that they wanted palm trees, so they brought them to the Panhandle, I don't know, 50, 60, 100 years ago, however long that's been. And they're cool and all that, but, hey, man, they're good in South Florida, Central Florida. Leave the palm trees down there. We have beautiful oak trees. We have beautiful crepe myrtles. I mean, that's the tree of our city is the crepe myrtle. And we have beautiful live oaks, beautiful oak trees. We used to have beautiful pecan trees and pecan groves throughout the area, but most of those are gone, replaced by residential developments, In fact, you might be familiar with University Town Plaza. That was a pecan grove. There was a pecan grove out on Highway 29, which is now basically Car City for a long time. And if you drive north on 29, you'll still see some small pecan groves. And they're beautiful trees with a beautiful nut. And I remember growing up, we had pecan trees in our backyard. And nothing better, man, when a fresh crop of pecans drop on the ground and you go out there and crack those babies and eat those pecans. There's nothing better than a good fresh pecan. In fact, I remember my good friend Ben Renfro, his family owns Renfro Pecan Company. They still own it, but it's different now. I mean, they used to have farmers that would bring in pecans, by the truckloads, and they would shell them and do all the things you do to pecans to make them sellable, and make them candies out of them and stuff like that. And that place was just thriving for so long. But now Ben and his family, they have great gift stores. One on Fairfield Drive and one downtown right across from Joe Patty's Seafood. So two iconic businesses in Pensacola: Renfro Pecans and Joe Patty's Seafood. If you ever come to the area, you got to go to both. But hey, so back to the real estate thing. Homes are selling. There's a lot of new builds going up. I encourage you to check out your builder. Make sure you're getting quality, your dollar's worth of quality in that new home. A lot of new homes are not being built to the quality that they need to be. They're just being thrown up. And so you may find yourself wanting to buy an existing home, because there's a lot of existing homes that were built 40 and 50 years ago that are still standing, that can be renovated or improved upon, but they're not going anywhere. I mean, they have withstood, the storms of time and the hurricanes and all that stuff, and they're still standing. There was some good homes built in the 50s and 60s and even earlier. So, hey, anyway, just wanted to say hello, and welcome to the Panhandle. Welcome to Pensacola. Hope you're having a great day. And if you've got anything concerning real estate or the Pensacola area you want to talk about, please give me a call or drop a comment, and I will respond to you quickly, and we'll get together, talk about Pensacola, talk about Pensacola real estate, and talk about how much fun it is to be a native, because there really aren't that many of us out there. Hey, thanks for checking in. We'll see you soon on Living in Pensacola. All right, see you in the next video.